Hi guys, it's Dicer Fred, and it's time for another Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS. So last time around we did some awesome quest stuff, and we gotta do some more awesome quest stuff because we gotta do the thing in this place. So we're going around getting some heart pieces now, and there's actually a bit of a cheat to do in this little heart piece area. Like you can use the Lens of Truth to see through it. It's kind of a little cheat thing, but you can actually make it through here without the Lens of Truth. You just need to be very good at guessing. I don't know if it's random or not, like, per play, but I don't know. I honestly don't know how they do this. I only went through this once because I knew the cheat, so I'm going to cheat my way through because it's no fun watching somebody guess all the time and stuff, you know? So we keep getting more and more door keys. Door keys. It's kind of like being dorky, get it? Because it's like door key and dorky, like... bad jokes. Bad jokes aside, I think this is the last... Oh, wow, there's actually quite a few rooms. I'm actually recording this, I think in the last episode I also mentioned, I'm recording this after I recorded, because I'm compiling a lot of these things, and now I'm doing commentating things. Oh yeah, you can see through, that's kind of cool. But yeah, now I'm just like commentating through all this. So, this is the Heart Piece Challenge and the Cotulla Challenge. I believe there's a few Cotulla things at the end of this, but first off, we're going to get all the heart pieces, and we got another heart piece there. So, this heart piece here, we actually got to race Dampe. I think that's his name. But you just have to race him. I think we raced him before for the hook shot, but you gotta race him again for a heart piece, and, you know, he's just throwing fire at you, being a jerk. Because, obviously, you know, you gotta throw fire at people when you race. Well, actually, if you play Mario Kart, Mario totally throws fire at people when he races, because, you know, Mario can be a jerk face. What a jerk face. But anyways, this guy's quite a jerk face too, because first of all, he's cheating by flying, and second of all, he's throwing fire at us, and we can't shoot back with green turtle shells, and that's always no good. Like, ooh, ow, that's pretty bad. If this were Mario Kart, we would have thrown a blue shell at him, and we would have won. We would have gotten the heart piece and gotten the heck out of here. Whoa, were those redeads? I heard one. That's scary. Anyways, I kind of wonder, like, what exactly heart pieces are. Like, are they, like, organs of bosses? Or are they... What exactly are they? Like, magical runes or something? Magical artifact. Hey, give me the thing. Give me the thing, man. Yay! I think you're supposed to beat him under a minute, so... That was pretty close. And, okay, he disappears. Weird, man, weird, but we got another piece of heart to add to our life containers. And now we gotta do this weird thing. I think this is another heart piece? I don't recall. I think I just talked to this guy. Hey, man. That is so weird, to be honest. The guy is just like, hey, I'm chilling out on the roof, and some random guy walks up to you, and he's just like, oh, hey, here's a magical artifact that gives you, like... makes you more resistant to bullets or something. Like, you can get shot one more time and you'll be okay. It's really weird. But we got another heart piece here. You see, it's at the very end. All you gotta do is get some iron boots on and some blue tunics on, and you should be able to get it pretty well. There's that jumping spider over there. Obviously, you gotta disregard his antics of jumping and just go under him, because he can't jump underwater. That's crazy. Or, like, jump the opposite way. Like, how would you even do that? You'd have to push off the, like, air or something. What I'm doing here is actually just getting the fire arrow, because I realized I didn't get the fire arrow yet, and I also realized I didn't get the other arrow, the ice arrow, the opposite of fire, because it's cold. Yeah, I forgot to get both of them, so now I'm here getting both of them. And that's one of the things that I'm supposed to get, that if I put it together with the other thing, it would equal both of them, because math, and yeah. So anyways, yeah, all you gotta do is, at dawn in Lake Hylia, you gotta shoot the sun, and who would have thunk that? It's like on a sign somewhere, it's like, hey, shoot the sun, and you get something really cool. Yeah, actually, it's on that little thing over there. It's very archaic. I think there's a literal thing somewhere that says shoot the sun, but I actually don't remember. But now we can shoot fire arrows. It's pretty neat. Light things on fire. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice lighting torches on fire with that thing. It's useful. You can get it once you get the bow and arrow, I believe. Anyways, I think this is another heart piece. I'm actually surprised Link is warm enough to, last through icy cold water. Like Mario, if you guys played Mario 64, he cannot last through icy water. That is a proven fact. So we got another piece of heart to the bottom of this thing. And now this is another piece of heart. You got to plant the plant thing over there as a kid. And you got to go to the Desert Colossus, which is this thing. And there's like a thing, like a heart piece on top of this thing. You just got to jump off. It's hard to see, but you got to get it. And now we got another heart piece. And now we're like that much more immortal, which is pretty good. So I do this here because there is actually a Cotulla that you can get. So I play the Sun Song, and it turns night because a lot of Scutullas only come out at night unless they're like underground or something. Like they just don't like sunlight because it burns their golden skin. They don't want it. They don't want to be a brown Cotulla now, do they? Yeah, okay, that was a bad joke. Now we're in Death Mountain Crater. Same kind of thing. You plant the plant thingy here, and then you ride the plant thingy here, and then you gotta jump off the plant thingy to get a thingy right there. That surprisingly doesn't scald Link. Like that is a jet of like fire steam. That should really hurt. Anyways, here's a little more obscure heart piece. You gotta talk to this guy, and he's like, "Hey man, you wanna go down Death Mountain on my wings?" And you're like, "Dude, of course. Like I want to fly." So he flies you down there, and as you can see, there's a bunch of rocks over there because we're flying near rocks. Like that, I'd be surprised if you didn't see rocks if you're flying near rocks, because that'd be just nuts. I don't know why he's taking this like more weird route. Maybe he's just weird. I don't know. Forgot his glasses or something. He's like, "Hey, I don't know where to go now." Anyways, you got to go up here in Kakariko Village, and you're on the roof, so you got to be careful. You got to land like kind of perfectly off this roof because there's like this little ledge where you gotta land, and you can hear mooing right now, and you're supposed to get to the cow because cow. So there's like a little hole here, so go meet and greet the cow, and the cow's like, "I have a piece of boss organs here. Have it to increase immortality." So I think we have one more to go. I don't recall. But you gotta talk to Dampe here. Dampe, he's the dead guy we were racing earlier, and then we basically gotta pick a patch and be like, "Hey Dampe, please dig here. I think there are treasures here and not actually buried people." But yeah, he gets you a heart piece, and yay, we complete another heart. That is actually max right there, so we got all the pieces of heart, and now on to the crazy Cotulla quest. So I gotta say, like, okay, so this one's in was it the Lost Forest thing, the Lost Meadow? I don't I'm bad with names, guys. So you gotta plant the thingy here, and then you gotta jump up here, and then you gotta kill it. So this Cotulla quest actually took me a long time. I actually had to like sit down for like I think 8 hours to check all 100 locations, because I actually didn't remember which ones I got and which ones I didn't get. So I had to check all 100 locations of the Scotullas, and it took quite a while. Yeah, here's another one. It's in the Kokiri area. I think you only can do it at night, but you gotta throw the bugs down there, and then the bugs will chase out the bigger bug, and then, have a Cotulla. Same thing in this instant. You gotta do the bug. You gotta get bugs to bug the bug, and you'll get a bug out of it. Are spiders... I know spiders aren't considered insects, but are they considered bugs? Like, bugs I see, like, as a variety of arthropods, except for, like, crabs and stuff, like crabs and lobsters, but, like... like, are spiders bugs? Like, spiders aren't insects, of course, because they're arachnids. They're not insects, but, like, are they bugs? That is the question. So, actually, anyways, the next one, you gotta be an adult, yeah, you gotta be an adult to use the Megaton Hammer, and then you can find this guy at night. He's just chilling behind a rock. Yeah, you gotta do this again with the Megaton Hammer, because the Megaton Hammer is... Like, I honestly keep forgetting that I can do this. I can smash rocks with the Megaton Hammer. It's actually kind of useful. Like, you can actually use it as a weapon. I recall actually my first time playing through Ocarina of Time, I was actually beating Ganon with the Megaton Hammer, because I was like, I must beat him. So anyways, this next Cotulla, you actually got to go into Dodongos Cavern as an adult, and you got to play the Scarecrow Song to come up here. It's a little bit obscure, but you can go ahead and get him after doing that, because I actually didn't really know about Mr. Scarecrow until very much later, and now I'm using the Scarecrow Song to get me places. So, anyways, this next Cotulla is actually a little bit more obscure. You gotta go up here. There's an area in Dodongos Cavern where you bomb the thing and stairs, you know, go crazy and they drop down and stuff, and you actually gotta do that thing. But by doing it, you have to go through this like weird route backwards. Like you can get up here as an adult pretty easily, if I recall correctly, but you can't get up there as a kid. I don't know. Maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. People who know Ocarina of Time better than me, please correct me, because I actually don't know. But anyways, you gotta go over to this door right here, because this door obviously leads somewhere. It'd be funny if you opened it and it was like a blank wall and you're like, oh no. But yeah, there's like a staircase thing right there, and all you gotta do is jump onto the staircase here before bombing it, because there is a location over here where Cotulla resides, and you actually can't get here if you bomb the below thingy, making the stairs more accessible. So you got to do it. It's kind of weird. It's really, really obscure, but kind of cool. Now this one is in Goron City, and you basically, he's right there. If you can kind of see where I'm pointing right now, you got to poke him, and then you can get his nice little spider medallion. Yeah, that's the one in Goron's cave. So this one's pretty easy. You just, you know, roll into the thing. I should really do like an entire Cotulla thing. But I didn't get this one because I didn't recall. Like I just killed Cotullas as I saw them, or as I saw them in my playthrough. So now I'm just kind of mopping up the rest and such. So here, you got to get on top of this thing over here. I think you can get here with the cuckoo. I think I actually forgot. Maybe hookshot. Maybe it was hookshot. I don't know. But you got to make it nighttime, and you got to look on the wall over there, and you see a spider, and then you got to kill the spider, and that pretty much explains like all my nights when I like freak out at my computer desk. I see a spider, or it's nighttime. I look over, there's a spider, and I freak out and throw a book at it, and I miss, and then it comes and kills me later. No, just kidding. But anyways, there's another one. Up Zora's River, you gotta look up over here, and it's, of course, at night. I think you can get it as a child with the boomerang, not 100% sure, but it's much easier with the hookshot. I found out that, maybe perhaps many of you found out, it's fairly difficult to aim with the hookshot. Or not the hookshot, the boomerang, unless you have auto-target. This is also another weird one. You need the silver gauntlets to do this, because you gotta lift that thing and throw it out. And then you see these little gold boulders down there. You have to explode them. So you have to explode them. I am not exploding them because I am being a stupid head, and now, wow, even stupider. I'm actually just rewatching these like just now, so I actually don't remember what I did. But anyways, you got to jump down here and not climb back up, and not jump over it, but actually fall down. And down here, you got to use the Lens of Truth because there's enemies that hide here, which is pretty interesting. And well, it's interesting because I don't think any enemies really have done that before. It was mainly like walls that hit out of sight, and these guys are just like, hey, let's smear our stuff with the walls we're made out of, and then we can be invisible to the humans. Actually, that's a pretty smart idea. I don't know why Ganon doesn't do that. That's like sunscreen, but for like invisibility. It's like invisibility screen or something. I don't know. But anyways, there's another gold Cotulla up here, and all you gotta do is just stab it with your hookshot. Alright, the hookshot is actually my preferred weapon to kill these things, because like it can reach pretty high and it can auto-target and grab the thing fairly easily. So yeah, another good Cotulla, and now we're going to continue forwards onto the Forest Temple, which is actually my favorite temple. This temple is actually, the reason why it's my favorite is because it's so crazy mysterious, but I think you can get this another way, but since I have the long shot, it's easier to get it this way. So we got another gold Cotulla by looking up. A lot of these things can be solved by looking up. Just look up and there's like 10,000 spiders above you. Ha! Just kidding, made you look. Anyways, you gotta throw another bug thing over here near the fire temple as a kid. You gotta drop the bugs, and the bugs will bug the bug to bug it out. It actually takes a while. Like, there were some of these where I was like considering leaving, and then I was like, oh wait, there he is. And there he is. So, we got another gold Cotulla, proving that we've killed the thing. And now for some obscure ones in the Fire Temple. This one's pretty obscure. There's this wall over here. You can hear this Cotulla back there, but you don't know how to get there. But you can get there by actually blowing it up. I think maybe Megaton Hammer works as well, but better off using the bomb. So anyways, we got another gold Cotulla thing. Pretty neat, pretty neat. But anyways, this next one is the obscure one. So you got to stand over here, and you got to play the Scarecrow Song. I did like a weird thing with the control stick there. I actually didn't know you can change the tone of the note you play, but apparently you can. So anyways, you gotta, hook onto the Scarecrow thing here. Really, really obscure. Like, You know, you only know this when Navi flies up there, but if you don't know the Scarecrow Song, like I didn't really know, it's hard to tell what to do. But anyways, you get a hook shot onto this thing, which brings an elevator up to a room that you can't really enter unless you go through this way. So this is why this gold stool is kind of obscure. But you got to go out this door, and when you're out this door, you can pretty much hear him. So you gotta climb up the thing. I was just checking because I've never been in this room before. So you gotta climb up, and look, there he is. You gotta shoot him down and get the Cotulla token. But yeah, there we go. We got some more gold Cotulla. So anyways, yeah, that ends this episode. So yeah, this time around we got all the heart pieces. We got all the wonderful heart pieces, and we actually got quite a few Scatullas. I think the count, I didn't really check the count at the moment, but I think we're somewhere around 70 something or 70, close to 80 probably. But anyways, next episode devoted more Scatullas, so we can finally finish off this game. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys on the next one.